Hey guys, what's going on? I'm back here again with another video, and today we're going to be talking about basically just the overall concept of accumulating coins in this time frame specifically, in preparation for what happened last year. It seems like it's pretty much hit or miss with this whole bull run. There are coins out there that have completely exploded long before this new money, this media-driven hype pretty much forced the market on amphetamines and caused everything to do like X100. Basically, everybody I knew who got into crypto, anybody I know, as you can see here, I mean, if you got into it around August or even October, pretty much anywhere before this or on the way up, you would have had to have made money. If you lost money within this, you must be some type of neurological anomaly. There may be some type of IQ deficit there. But basically, everybody I know who got into crypto around this time made money. Now, a lot of the people they were shaken out around this area, obviously, because they thought it was just going to go up and up and up. But that's not what happened. The hype wore out, and people started selling off. But people like me and most of my friends, we've been studying, accumulating for the past year. And, I haven't gotten into projects that are just up and down, because I would rather accumulate a multitude of very good projects, which I'm about to show you. And, of course, I dabble with some of the Satoshi stuff. But, I just like to pretty much accumulate in case we are seeing another bull run again. That's my logic behind it. It could not happen. For all we know, the market could crash because we don't get a bull market. And then people say, screw this, I'm out. I thought I was going to make millions, but, that's just my thought behind it. So we all know Secure Cloud Coin. I've been talking about this. I think it's one of the best masternode investments that I've made, simply for the fact that I think I probably paid for my first one about $500 for a masternode. And then, for a masternode to be bringing you $8 a day or $7.60 a day, 58 cents a day, when for the most part, it's not so much fizzled out in the hype of the actual project, but fizzled out with, oh my gosh, look at the ridiculous 3,000 return percentage. I think that is absolutely phenomenal. And what I've been doing is I've just been stacking these masternodes, not so much so I could say to myself, all right, well, I'm just going to have 30 of them, and then I'll be making $400 a day. No, I really believe that this coin, with this excellent team, fantastic community, and low supply, I don't think that matters as much as people think. It's all relevant. I really believe that this could take off. A lot of the time, it's just the community that needs to push it. Like I always say with dApps, dApps was a total anomaly. I don't mean to butcher that word and keep using it, but we were in like the heart of the bull run. Bear run. We were in totally a bear market from February until now. I mean, Bitcoin's price has only steadily gone down. Now it's starting to even out, but Peepcoin was just exploding. I mean, it just kept going up and up and up, and I think it was because everybody was so freakishly obsessed with that coin. So that's what I like about this one. It's managed to do very well. It's stabilized at around 2 cents, or 2 to 3 cents. So that's not bad. You guys should look into this. Epic just came out with the platform. I keep harping on this because I believe it's going to be absolutely phenomenal in the future, that they do have a working platform. And what's going to happen is I think they're going to redo it a little bit, but you can sell or buy cryptocurrency on there for fiat. And if that does get into the mainstream pipeline and people start using that, we're going to be laughing at the days where you could accumulate this for 2 cents. The masternode for $200, I'd pick one up. It's really not the returns aren't going to blow you away. But as I've said before, some people have masternodes, they get in, they reap the profits in the beginning, and then they sell, and they're like, all right, well, on to my next masternode. For me, I've not so much gotten greedy, but just wait for this to accumulate, because once one of these pops, it's going to be smooth sailing. Then we have Endori. I always pronounce this wrong. All you need to know is it's the one with the rooster, okay? And this is a currency driven by the community. Endori is a rapid secure transaction resource, RSTR, for a private peer-to-peer cryptocurrency network. We are driven by the community. That is true. The community is small, but it's fantastic. They're always there to help you. They just had a swap from Dick's Asset in June. I believe it was a 1-to-1 ratio. And now it was a 2-to-1 the other day. And I think the supply initially for Dick's Asset, which they just used to facilitate the swap, was probably in the trillions somewhere, but now it's probably going to be a very, very, very low billion number, and this coin will probably start, I mean, this is just a guess, considering it was at like 6, what the hell do I call them, Latoshis, I think that's for Litecoin, but you get my point. It was only at 6, but this is definitely going to start very, very, very low Satoshi level, or sub Satoshi, but it's a peer-to-peer system, and as you can see here, the masternode collateral is only going to be 3 million, so I would really keep an eye on this one. Everybody seems to love these subsat gems. This one is brand new, and I mean, how much newer can you get, to the point where the coin isn't even in existence yet? I didn't tell a lot of people about the swap, because I remember buying this coin, Dick's Asset, ages ago, and I bought a few more, and then I thought to myself, like, all right, well, if something happens with it, I'll hold on to it. And then they said, oh, it's a 2-to-1 swap, and that was pretty good. I thought, all right, well, we're going to have an even lower supply for the new coin, which is fantastic that, people didn't just rush in and, buy up billions of coins and inflate the supply. So now the new coin, it's going to be even lower. And then, I bought quite a lot of this. The volume is not there, but the community is. I think it's a privacy coin. I should be more updated on this, and I'm not. You know what? Let's open the website. I remember buying this because I heard people saying it's going to be the next Ethereum and Bitcoin, but I did accumulate the hell out of it. So is a currency based on privacy of the end user. It's a currency that is proof of stake. I am staking this, and the stakes are phenomenal, but there are better ways to stake than just one big wallet. As well as proof of work, is a relatively low max supply. It's only 50 million and extremely fast transaction time. Using the privacy aspect of the coin to make transactions dark-send, users can anonymously send without any tracing of the sender. Dark-send transactions are facilitated by the masternodes. Masternode, it's 50,000 by the way for that. Masternodes help with the network, as well as create a means to receive the community with this is freakish. Like, they are so on board and so gung-ho with this coin. The low volume you may see there, I think the sell walls are quite staggered. It's not easy to go in and buy 50,000 for the price that they're saying it for. You're definitely going to pay way over market price. So that could be it, but the supply is very low. Even if you pick a few up and stake it, it's not a bad idea. And then an honorable mention is Bitcoin Incognito. I'm not that gung-ho on this coin. I haven't really read much about it. I bought one masternode. How much was it? It was like $180 when I bought it. And I think it's actually a healthy sign that people are so crazy about it, because if this had, 8,000% return, oh my God, you'd be saying like, yeah, dude, of course they're happy about it. It's, they put in $1,000 and they're getting like $100 back every day, or whatever it would amount to. This, I think they view it as a much more stable, long-term project, which to me is just so much better than, huge returns, and then there's going to be a mass exodus and a sell-off after people have recouped. So Bitcoin Incognito is a cryptocurrency that takes Satoshi Nakamoto's original vision. God, that accent, that's going to be some politically correct. Someone's going to freak out over that. For Bitcoin, and adds to the concept in a way that makes it both more environmentally conscious and private for its users. Bitcoin Incognito being proof of stake with masternodes means that users are able to mint coins without using any more energy than a personal computer. Masternodes also make for a fast, secure transaction and are inherently resistant to 51% attacks. Bitcoin Incognito uses zero-coin protocol to ensure that the users will not be subjected to privacy-invading analytics. So, these are all coins that I've invested in. Obviously, my biggest ones are Secure Cloud Coin, Epic, Andori only because it was so cheap. It's very hard to not have a lot of these. I have a ton of, and Incognito, not so much, just enough for a masternode. And yeah, that's pretty much it. There's another one coming down the pipeline that is either going to be literally one of the best investments that you could ever make in your life, or not, or it'll totally just fizzle out and be worth absolutely not so much nothing, but it won't live up to its hype. When the time comes, I'll tell people about that. I just don't want to put it out now because I really don't know where it stands. It's just complete hit or miss. It's the greatest thing that you've ever bought, or not bad. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this. As I've said before, preparing for this next huge spike if we get it. I really hope that we do. Let's zoom in here around the 15. No. Let's go to yeah, as you can see, for around here to where are we at? Was there no? See, there wasn't a big spike from in 2016. Sorry, 2015 to 2016. There wasn't that big of a spike. So I really don't know what to predict. I hope that we see some freakish run up like this again, and that it pays off all this studying for the past year. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time.